bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence, impoverished and squalor. Grow up to be a hero and a scholar.
The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a training job.
And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Then a hurricane came, devastation reigned. Our man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain.
Word got around and said this kid is insane, man. Took a book collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait, just you wait.
When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sinning their own sick, the scent thick. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick.
Moved in with his cousin, the cousin committed suicide, left him with nothing but vivid pride, something new inside. Voice saying you gotta fend for yourself. He started a treating and eating, ever tested on the shelf.
There would be nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute without a cent to restitution. Started working, clerking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can't afford. Sitting for every book he can get his hands on, living for the future. See him now as he stands on the bow of a ship, heading for a new land. In New York, you can be a new man.
In New York, you can
Just you wait.
In New York, you can
Just you wait.
In New York, you can be a new man. In New York,
Just you wait.
we are waiting in the wings for you. Waiting in the wings. You never back down. You never learn to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton. When America sings for you, will they know what you overcame? Will they know you from the game? We'll never be the same.
The ship is in the harbor now, see if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep, America forgot him.
We fought with him.
Me, I died for him.
Me, I trusted him.
Me, I loved him.
And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him.
There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait.
What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
Pardon me, are you remember, sir? That depends. Who's asking? Oh, sure, sir. I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you. I'm getting nervous. Sir, I was looking for you to celebrate the course study. When I got somewhere, I started with a buddy of yours. I may punch him. The floor. Sir, he knows the financials? Punch the purse. Yes. Yes, I wanted to graduate in 2 and then join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast? It was my parents' dying wish before they passed. You're an orphan, of course. God, I wish there was a war so we could prove we're much more than we're ever bragging for. Can I buy you a drink? That would be nice. While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less.
Smile more. Let them know what you're against or what you're for.
You can't be serious.
You wanna get ahead.
Yes!
Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead.
Yo, 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 what time is it? Showtime! Showtime, showtime. I'm John Lawrence and the place to be. 2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. Woo! Those red coats don't want it with me, cause I will pop, chicka pop these cops till I'm free.
Eh oui, oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette, le Lancelot of the revolutionary set. I came from afar just to say bonsoir to the king, car c'est toi who is the best. C'est moi.
Brah, brah, I am Hercules Mulligan, up in it, loving it. Yes, I heard your mother said, come again. Lock up your daughters and horses. Of course, it's hard to have intercourse over 4 sets of corsets.
No more sex for me and other broods, son. Let's raise a couple more to the revolution. Living there with prodigy from Princeton College. Drop some knowledge.
Good luck with that, you're taking a stand. You spit, I'ma sit, we'll see where we land.
Revolution's imminent. What do you stall for?
If you stand for nothing, Burr, what do you fall for?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who is this kid? What's he gonna do?
I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably should have dag, I mean stash. The problem is I got a lot of brains but no posh. I got a holler to be after a word. I drop knowledge. I'm driving in the rough, a shiny piece of gold. Unimpeachable. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. These New York streets getting colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage I have to manage. I don't have a gun to branch. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But dang, it's getting dark, so let me spell my name. I am the ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Me on brain keeps crap on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. The King George turns around and runs the standing free. He ain't never gonna set his ascendance free. So there will be a revolution in this century.
He says in parentheses.
Don't be good to me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am just my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take shot.
I dream of life without the monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy? How you say? Oh, anarchy! When I fight to make the other side panicky with my shots!
Yo, I'm a tailor's apprentice, and I got y'all knuckleheads on local parentis. I'm joining a rebellion, cause I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants, I'm gone.
And you will never be truly free until those in bondage have the same rights as you and me. You and I do or die. Wait till I stallion on a stallion with the 1st Black Battalion on take a shot.
Your voices, you keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You've got to be carefully talk. If you talk, you're gonna get shot.
First check will be cut. Mr. Lafayette, hard like Mr. Lancelot. I think your pants are cut. Lawrence, I like you a lot. Let's try to plot cutter than the cutter call on the pot. Where the odds of gods put us all in one spot. Pop it as a squat, kind of vegetable with it like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary mission abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. I'm talking too loud. Sometimes I get overexcited. Shut off the mouth. I've been trying to be defensive before. I promise I'll make you all proud.
Let's get this guy in front of a crowd.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, you're just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, you're just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Everybody sing, whoa, 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 and let 'em hear it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
death, so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody why you living fast and you laugh, reach for a blast. We have to make this moment last. That's funny. Scratch that. This is not a moment, it's the movement. We're the hungriest brothers with something to prove. When foes oppose us, we take an honest every role like Moses. Clearing our honest and every winner independence. Guarantee freedom for our descendants. We're shaping an endless cycle of nations and death with no descendants. I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus was not all the bleeding and fight. I've been reading and writing. We need to handle the financial situation. Are we a state of our nation? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting. I'm past smiling every invitation, reaction. I'm not in the character to the face sorrow. First time I'm thinking past tomorrow. And I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. They won't just like my country. I'm scrappy and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna rise up, time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up, time to take a shot. We gotta rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Time to take a shot, rise up.
To see my glory. I may not live to see our glory, but I will gladly join the fight.
I will gladly join the fight.
And when our children tell our story, they'll tell the story of tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you. Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us telling the story of tonight.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away.
They tell you.
Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us telling the story of tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
They'll tell the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight. Tonight.
There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming with the poor. They pull up with their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch them talk. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little they know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak in the city just to watch all the guys.
Angelica, Eliza,
And Peggy.
Angelica,
Peggy.
Eliza.
Daddy said not to be home by sundown.
Daddy doesn't need to know.
Daddy said not to go downtown.
Like he said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York.
Angelica!
It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war.
People shouting in the square.
It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore.
New ideas in the air. Look around, look around. Angelica, remind me what we're looking for.
She's looking for me.
Eliza, I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. Hey, whoa, 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 work.
Woo! There's nothing like summer in the cities. someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's like funny, but it looks trails like your daddy's got money while you're slumming in the city in fancy heels. You're searching for an urchin who you giving you ideas.
Burr, you disgust me.
Oh, you disgust me? I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me.
Well, I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution? I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'm not compelling to include women in the sequel. Work! Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Jessica, Eliza, and Peggy, the Skyler sisters, looking for a find out work. Hey, in the greatest city, in the greatest city in the world.
Hear ye! My name is Samuel Seabury, and I present you brief thoughts on the musings of the Continental Congress. Heed not the rebel who scream revolution, they have not your interest at heart.
Oh my God, tear this dude apart.
Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. Don't let them lead you astray. This Congress does not speak for me.
Let it be.
They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame.
Yo, he would have you all unravel at the sound of screams, but the revolution is coming. The have-nots are gonna win this. It's hard to listen to you with a straight face. Chaos and bloodshed already haunt us. A solution ain't even talk. And what about Boston? All that we lost. And look at the cost, and you talk about Congress.
Does not speak for me.
God speaks more eloquently
They're
than
playing
you.
a dangerous game.
Strangely, your mange is the same.
The king shows you his mercy.
Is he in Jersey?
No.
For the revolution!
For shame!
For the revolution! If you repeat yourself again, I'm gonna scream. Honestly, look at me. Please don't read.
Not your interest at
Don't
heart.
modulate the key to not debate with me. Why should a tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea?
Alexander, please.
For I'd rather be divisive than indecisive. Drop the niceties.
Oh no, I got to a message from the king. The message from the king. A message from the king. I got here so early, I got excited. It's the king.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise. And I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away the thing you have. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Everybody. Da 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 da.
I will fight for this land. There's only one man who can give us the commands. You can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up. Rise up. Here he comes. Here comes the general.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the general.
the moment you've been waiting for.
Here comes the general.
The Pride of Mount Vernon.
Here comes the general.
George Washington.
Outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Check it. Can I be real a second? For just a millisecond? Put down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second? No, I'm the model of a modern major general, the venerated Virginian veteran whose mineral lining up put me up on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Any hope of success is fleeting. How can I keep leading when the people I'm leading keep retreating? We put a stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn. Night takes Rook, but look, we are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Incoming.
The battering down the battery, check the damages. We gotta stop them and rob them of their advantages. Let's take a stand with the stamina God has granted us. Hamilton won't advantage you, yo. Let's steal their cannons.
Boom! Goes the cannon, watch the blood and the shit break. Boom! Goes the cannon, we're abandoning Kip's Bay. Boom! There goes another ship and this off the southern tip and we gotta run to Harlem quick, we can't afford another slip. Guns and torches giddy up, I decide to divvy up my forces. They're skittish as the British cut the city up. This close to giving up, facing mass scrutiny, I scream in the face of this mass mutiny. Are these the men with which I am to defend America? We ride at midnight, Manhattan in the distance. I cannot be everywhere at once, people. I'm in dire need of assistance.
Your Excellency. Sir.
Who are you?
I'm the sir. But listen to my statement.
As you
I was a captain. When it's done bone in the neck. Some of it. I think I could be some of the assistance. I admire how you keep firing on the British from a distance. I have some questions. A couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of failing west.
Your Excellency, you
Well?
wanted to see me.
Hamilton, come in. Have you met Bert?
Yes, sir. We keep meeting.
Sir, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Bert,
Sir.
close the door on your way out.
Have I done something wrong, sir?
On the contrary, I called you here because your odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh.
Sir?
Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff?
Sir.
Don't get me wrong, you're a young man of great renown. I know you sold British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire you.
To be their secretary? I don't think so.
So why are you upset?
I'm not.
All right, you want to fight. You've got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr.
Yes.
Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised us. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load.
I am not throwing away my
shot. I am not throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot. You need all the help you can get. I have some friends, Lawrence Morgan, Marquis de Lafayette. Okay, what else?
Outnumbered all
We need some spies on the inside, some king's men who might let some things slide. We'll write to Congress and tell them we need supplies. We'll rally the guys, master the element of surprise. I'll rise above my station, organize our information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation. Sir, rise up. Rise up. Rise up.
General and his right-hand man.
Out as a bastard, orphan, son of a whore, go on and on, grow into more of a phenomenon. Watch this obnoxious, arrogant, loudmouth baller be seated at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight, but Hamilton still wants to fight. Not right. Now Hamilton's skill with the grill is undeniable, but what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many to deflower. Looks, proximity to power. They delighted and distracted. A Martha Washington named a feral tomcat after him.
That's true.
1780, a winter's ball, and the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all. Yo, if you could marry a sister, you're rich, son.
Is it a question of if her or which one?
Hey, 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 hey.
I do. I do. We were at a revel with some rebels on a hot night, laughing at my sister as she's dazzling the room. Then you walked in and my heart went boom. Trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing and the band's top volume. Grind to the rhythm as we wine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you, and I got nervous thinking what she gonna do. She grabbed you by the arm and thinking I'm through. Then you look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, look at those eyes. Look into your eyes and the sky's blaming I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning and I'm helpless. So into you. Look into your eyes so into you. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning and I'm.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler.
My sister.
Thank you for all of your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form a harem.
I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would share them.
2 weeks later in the living room stressing. My father's stone-faced while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you wine and dine, and I'm trying not to
to cry, cause there's nothing that your mind can do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second, thinking we're through. But then he shakes your hand and says, be true. And you look back at me smiling out there.
A dollar to my name, an acre of land, a troop to command, a dollar for fame. All I have is my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits, and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Peggy confides in me, Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been alone without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my mother's face, I was real. As long as I'm alive, I swear to God you never feel so. I do. Yes, I never felt so.
Down for the count and I'm going out.
Cause it lies is in it.
I look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. Down for the count and I'm drowning it up. New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man.
Well, you and I both know that the house is haunted. Then you and I both know that the ghost is on me. You should catch me in your bed sheets, just rattling your chain. Well, back then, baby, it didn't seem so strange. You used to buy, I used to moan. Well, I ain't so scary on my own.
Tell me, honey, what's a dagger without a club?
I don't know. 'Cause you and I both know that the house is haunted. Yeah, you and I both know that the ghost is on me. You used to catch me in your bed sheets, just rattling your chains. Well, back then, baby, it didn't seem so strange. In the midnight hour, you came alive.
I was looking for my crystal ball.
I was busy trying to charm that snake. When the sun came up, we had no place to hide. And you had to tell your friends that my things were fake.
All right, all right. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now everyone, let's give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler.
I toast to the groom, to the bride, from your sister, who is always by your side, to your union,
to the revolution,
and hope that you
provide.
May you always be satisfied.
just might. I remember that night, I just might. I remember that night, I remember that. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes and a hunger-paying frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, everybody flame. This is not a game.
Right me, as a woman who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
You're like me, I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
I've never been satisfied.
My name is Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match wits with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, of seeing the light. It's been flanking with the key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance. A bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance. I asked you about his family. Did you see his answer? His hand started trading in He's fine by the seat of his pants. Handsome, boy, does he know it. Peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it. I want to take him far away from this place, and I'll turn to my sister's face, and she is helpless. And I know she is helpless. Her eyes are just helpless. And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
By all means, lead the way.
Number 1. I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb for one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious. Xander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any less.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler?
My sister. He's after me because I'm a Schuyler sister that elevates the status side. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduce him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going, Angelica. He's right, you will never be satisfied.
Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war to have meet you, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number 3.
I love my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love her, she'd be silently resigned. Be mine. She would say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least, my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride, from the sister who's always by your side, to your union and the hope that you provide. She'll be happy at his bride, and I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
I may not live to see our glory.
I may not live to see our glory.
I've seen wonders great and small.
I've seen wonders great and small.
'Cause if the Tomcat can get married,
If Alexander can get married,
there's hope for our ass after all.
Hey!
Hey, it's something you will never see again.
No matter what she tells you.
Let's have another round tonight. Raise a glass to the 4 of us. of us. We'll tell the story of tonight.
Let's have another round.
Well, if it isn't Aaron Burr, I didn't think you would make it.
Burr.
Spidiverse, Burr.
You are the worst, Burr. I wish I had your command instead of the man in George's journal. Yes, I do.
Well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, Burr.
Is that so?
Hide, Burr.
No, these guys should go.
What?
No.
Man!
It's all right, Burr. I wish you brought this girl with you tonight.
It's unlawful. No, thanks. Officer. Congrats, Alexander. Smile more. I'll see you on the other side of the wall.
I will never understand you. If you love this woman, go get her. What are you waiting for?
I'll see you on the other side of the wall.
I'll see you on the other side of the wall.
Theodore writes me a letter every day. I'm keeping her bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side in Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies in line, but he can keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we run it anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm by his side when so many have tried, then I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher, but there are things that the homilies and hymns won't teach us. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we can live it anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive, and everyone who loves me has died, I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm the one thing in life I can't control. I am inimitable, I am original. I'm not falling behind or lying in wait. I am not lying still, I am lying in wait. Hamilton has his race, he has no time. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. And in this madness and wasting, you waste no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes, and he keeps winning anyway. Raises the game, plays, and he changes the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive when so few survive, then goddamn it, I'm willing to wait for it. Well, I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we rise and we fall. And if there's a reason I'm still alive and so few survive, then I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it.
I have never seen the general so despondent. I have taken over writing all his correspondence. Congress writes, George, attack the British forces. I shoot back, we have resorted to eating our horses. Local merchants deny us equipment, assistance. They only take British money, so sing a song of sixpence.
The cavalry's not coming.
But sir!
Alex, listen. There's only one way for us to win this. Provoke, outrage, outright.
That's right.
To engage, strike by night. Troops take flight.
Make it impossible to justify the cost of the fight. Outrun, outlast.
Hit him quick, get out fast. Stay alive for his past. We're gonna fly a lot of flags half-mast.
Raise a glass.
Back to New York and my apprenticeship.
I ask for Frontier to pray that France is censorship.
I say I work with Hamiltunes, we write essays against slavery and never dare to test our camaraderie.
We cut supply lines, we steal contraband. We pick and choose our battles and places to take a stand. And every day, sir, entrust me with command. Every day,
no,
he dismisses me out of hand. Instead of me, he promotes Charles Lee, makes him second in command.
I'm a general.
Yeah, he's not the choice I would have gone. He's just the bad at the Battle of Monmouth.
Everyone attack!
Retreat!
Attack!
Retreat!
What are you doing, Lee? Get back on your feet!
But there's so many of them!
I'm sorry, this is not your speed. Hamilton!
Ready, sir?
Yes,
sir.
1,000 soldiers die in the 100-degree heat.
As we snatch a stalemate from the jaws of defeat. Charles Lee was left behind without a pot to piss in. He started saying this to anybody who would listen.
Washington cannot be left alone to his devices. Indecisive from crisis to crisis. The best thing he can do for the revolution is turn and go back to planting tobacco in Mount Vernon.
Ooh. Don't do a thing. History is proven wrong.
But sir,
you have a war to win. The prove along.
Strong words from Lee, someone ought to hold him to it.
I can't disobey direct orders.
Then I'll do it. Alexander, you're the closest friend I've got.
Lawrence, do not throw away your shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual commandments. It's the 10 dual commandments.
The challenge, demand satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action.
Number 2.
If they don't, grab your friend, that's your second. Number 3.
Meet face to face.
Negotiate a peace.
Or negotiate a time and place.
This is commonplace, especially between recruits.
Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4. If they don't reach a peace, that's alright. Time to get your pistols and a doctor on site.
You pay him in advance, you treat him with civility.
You have him turn around so he can have deniability.
5.
Duel before the sun is in the sky.
Take the piss and die where it's high and dry. Number 6. Leave a note for your next of kin. Tell you where and then. Play that heaven or hell lets you in.
7.
Moment of adrenaline when you can finally face your opponent.
Number 8.
Your last chance to negotiate.
Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight.
Alexander.
Here in Perth, sir.
Can we agree that duels are dumb and immature?
Sure, but your man has to answer for his words, Burr.
With his life? We both know that's absurd, sir.
Hang on, how many men died because Lee was inexperienced and ruinous?
Okay, so we're doing this.
Number 9.
Look them in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. And count
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Number 10, face is fire.
I'm satisfied.
Here comes the general. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Burr? Get a medic for the general. Yes, sir. Lee, you will never agree with me, but believe me, these young men don't speak for me.
Thank you for your service.
That's right.
Hamilton,
sir.
Meet me inside. Son,
Don't call me
this
son.
war is hard enough without infight.
We called you out. We called his
You
bluff.
solve nothing. You aggravate our allies to the south.
Right. John should have shot him in the mouth. That would have shut him up.
Son, watch your tone. I am not a maiden in need of defending. I am grown.
Certainly, Trump, your name in their and rake it through the mud.
My name's been through a lot. I can take.
I don't have your name, I don't have your titles, I don't have your land, but if you gave me command of a battalion, a group of men to leave, I can fly above my station after the war.
Or you could die, and we need you alive.
I'm more than willing to die.
Your wife needs you alive. Son, I need you alive.
Son, one more time.
Go home, Alexander. That's an order from your commander.
Sir.
Go home.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, look around.
How long have you known?
A month or so.
Eliza, you should have told me.
I wrote to the general a month ago.
No.
I begged him to send you home.
You should have told me.
I'm not sorry. I knew you'd fight until the war was won. But you deserve a chance to meet your son. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Will you relish being a poor man's wife, unable to provide for your life?
I relish being your wife. Look around, look around. Look at where we are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if this child shares a fraction of your smile or a fragment of your mind, look out, world, that would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing, the worlds you keep erasing and creating in your mind. But I'm not afraid. I know who I marry, so long as you come home at the end of the day. That would be enough. We don't need a legacy. We don't need money. If you could let me peace of mind, if you could let me inside your heart, oh, let me be a part of the narrative in the story they will write someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where you decide to stay. And I could be enough. And it could be enough. And that would be enough.
How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire, leave a battlefield, waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite running back, man!
Lafayette!
Lafayette!
I'm never gonna stop till I make you drop her.
Lafayette!
Watch me again, now let's escape down the nation and I.
Lafayette!
The rest more fun.
Lafayette!
We're back with more guns and ships, and so the battle shifts.
We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts.
We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but for this to succeed, there's someone else we need.
I know.
Hamilton, we know what to do in the trenches, you knew it before the rest of me. Hamilton, we're gonna have to use eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench of me? Hamilton, going after his end, so much in my practical, tactical, brilliant. Hamilton, we're gonna fight the man back. Hamilton,
Give my right-hand man back.
this right-hand man back. Got this right-hand man back. Got put the right-hand man back. Right-hand man back.
Alexander Hamilton. Troops are waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Alexander Hamilton. I have soldiers that will yield for you. And if we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. I was younger than you are now. When I was given my first command, I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed their deaths firsthand. I made every mistake and felt the shame rise in me. And even now I lie awake, knowing history has its eyes on me. History has its eyes on me. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you. But remember, from here on in, history has its eyes on you. History has its eyes on you.
The Battle of Yorktown, 1781.
Monsieur Hamilton, in command where you belong.
Say no sweat. Finally on the field, we've had quite a run.
Immigrants, we get the job done.
So what happens if you win?
Friends, I bring freedom to my people if I'm given the chance.
When you do, go lead. Man, besides doing it, I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Till the world turns upside down.
The world turns upside down.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. It's gonna get me in my feet and beat ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Remember me. Then I remember my Elias is expecting me. Not only that, my Elias is expecting. We gotta go, gotta get the job done, gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son. Take the bullets out your gun, the bullets out your gun. We move undercover and we move as one. Through the night we have one shot to live another day. We will not let a stray gunshot give us away. Fight up close, see the mowing and saying it. It's either that or meet the business end of a bayonet. The code word is Rochambeau. Rochambeau! We have your orders now, go man go. The American experiment begins with my friends all scattered to the winds. Going to the South Carolina, redefining bravery. We'll never be free until we end slavery.
As they're waiting in Chesapeake Bay.
How did we know that the swam was... We had a spy on the inside, that's right, Hercules
I
Mulligan!
tell the spying on the British government. I take the measurements, information, and then I smuggle it. With my brothers, revolutionary common, and I'm running with the Sons of Liberty, and I am loving it. They say I'm nothing what happened with the ruffians. We in the shit now, somebody's gotta shovel it. Hercules Mulligan, I need no introduction. When you knock me down, I get the fuck back up again. Ha ha!
After a week of fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on the couch.
We lower our guns as he frantically waves a white handkerchief.
And just like that, it's over. We tend to our wounded. We count our dead.
Black and white soldiers wonder alike if this really means freedom.
Not yet.
See George Washington smile. We exhort our men out of your town. They stagger home single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets. Hear screams and church bells ringing. And as our fallen foes retreat, we hear the drinking song they're singing.
The world turned
Upside down. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down. Down, 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 down.
Freedom for America, freedom for France.
Gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son.
We won! We won!
world turned upside down.
They say the price of my war's not a price that you're willing to pay. Insane. You cheat with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue. I thought that we made an arrangement when you went away. You were mine to subdue. But even despite our estrangement, I've got a small query for you. What comes next? You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead? You're on your own.
Awesome. Wow.
Do you have a clue that happens now? Oceans rise, empires fall. It's much harder when it's all your call. All alone across the sea. When your people say they hate you, don't come crawling back to me. Da 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 ya ya da 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 ya da. You're on your own. Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, you heard your mother's name. When you came into the world, you cried, and it broke my heart. I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style. When you smile, you knock me out, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us away someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us away someday, someday.
Philip, when you smile, I am undone. My son, look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There is so much more inside me now. Ooh, Philip, you outshine the morning sun. My son, when you smile, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. My father wasn't around. How could I'll be around for you? I'll do whatever it takes.
I'll make a million mistakes. I'll make the world sing sound for you. Come of age with our young nation. We'll make it right for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday.
After the war, I went back to New York.
After the war, I went back to New York.
I finished up my studies and I practiced law.
I practiced law, Burr worked next door.
Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation. The liberty behind deliberation. I aim to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel.
Counsel Hamilton, sit down. The client Levy Weeks is innocent. Call your first witness. That's all you have to say.
Okay, one more thing.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? So that attitude may be your thing. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Bone fighting in the meantime.
Non-stop. Corruption's such an old song that we could sing along in harmony. And nowhere is it stronger than in Albany. This colony's economy is increasingly stalling and honest. That's why public service seems to be common. I practiced the law, practically perfected it. I've seen injustice in the world and I've corrected it. Now for a strong central democracy. If not, then I'll be stopping these hurling verbal rocks at these mediocrities.
Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention.
I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention.
There is a New York junior delegate.
Now what I'm gonna say may sound indelicate.
He goes and proposes his own form of government. His own plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours, the convention is listless. Right, young man?
Yo, who the F is this?
Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe? Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemies. Why do you write like you're going out of style? Hey, write day and night like it's going out of style. Hey, every day you fight like it's going out of style. Do what you do. Alexander.
Aaron Burr, sir.
Well, it's the middle of the night.
Can we confer, sir?
Is this a legal matter?
Yes, and it's important to me.
What do you need?
Burr, you're a better lawyer than me.
Okay.
I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution.
Who's your client?
The new U.S. Constitution.
No.
Hear me out.
No way.
A series of essays anonymously published defending the document to the public.
No one will read it.
I disagree.
And if it fails?
Burr, that's why we need it.
The Constitution's a mess.
So it needs amendments.
It's full of contradictions.
So is independence. We have to start somewhere.
No. No way.
You're making a mistake.
Good night.
Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for?
What?
We won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this Constitution?
Of course.
Then defend it.
And what if you're backing the wrong horse?
Burr, we studied and we fought and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand why you stand to the side.
I'll keep my lifeline close to my chest. Wait for it, wait for it. I'll wait here and see which way the wind will blow. I am taking my time, watching the afterbirth of a nation, watching the tension grow.
I am sailing off to London. I am accompanied by someone who always pays. I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days. He is not a lot of fun, but there is no man who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander, don't forget to write.
Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. To stay alive, that would be enough. And if your wife could share a fraction of your time, if I grant you a peace of mind.
forces with James Madison and John Jay to write a series of essays defending the new United States Constitution entitled the Federalist Papers. The plan was to write a total of 25 essays, the work divided evenly among the three men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in the span of 6 months. John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time. How do you write like tomorrow won't arrive? How do you write like you need it to survive? How do you write every second you're alive? Every second you're alive. Every second you're alive.
They're asking me to lead. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand man. I know it's a lot to ask.
Treasury or
to
State?
be behind the world, you know.
Sir, do you want me to run the Treasury or State Department?
Treasury.
Let's go.
Alexander. Alexander!
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. You're asking me to leave.
Look around! Isn't this enough?
He will never be satisfied.
He will never be satisfied. Satisfied. Satisfied.
He will never be satisfied. He will never be satisfied.
Why do you write like history has its eyes on you?
Just you wait. I am not throwing away my
Just you wait. Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton. Just you wait.
I am not throwing away my shot.
Seventeen. Set.
1789. How does the bastard, orphan, immigrant, decorated war vet unite the colonies through more debt? Fight the other founding fathers till he has to forfeit. Have it all, lose it all, you ready for more yet? Treasury Secretary, Washington's the president. Every American experiment sets a precedent. Not so fast, someone came along to resist him. Pissed him off until we had a two-party system. You haven't met him yet, you haven't had the chance, cause he's been kicking ass as the ambassador to France. But someone's gotta keep the American promise. You simply must meet Thomas.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Lord, he's been off in Paris for so long.
France is following us to revolution. There is no more status quo. But the sun comes up and the world still spins. I had Lafayette draft the Declaration. Then I said I gotta go. I gotta be in Monticello. Now the work at home begins. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Virginia, my home, sweet home, I wanna give you a kiss. Mwah. I've been in Paris meeting lots of different ladies. I guess I basically missed the late 80s. I traveled the wide, wide world, came back to this. There's a letter on my desk from the president. Haven't even set my deck down yet. Sally, be a lamb, darling, won't you open it? It says the president's assembling the cabinet, and then I get to be Secretary of State. Great, and that I'm already Senate approved. I just got home and now I'm headed up to New York.
Headed to New York, headed to New York.
Looking at the rolling fields, I can't believe that
we are free.
Ready to face whatever's awaiting me in NYC. And who's waiting for me when I step into place? My friend James Madison, red in the face. He grabs my arm and I respond, what's going on?
Thomas, we are engaged in a battle for our nation's very soul. Can you get us out of the mess we're in. Hamilton's new financial plan is nothing less than government control. Got it running for the South alone. Where have you been?
France.
We have to win.
So what did I miss?
What did I miss?
What did I miss?
Come home to this.
Head first into a political abyss.
Head first into the abyss.
I had my first cabinet meeting today. I guess I better think of something to say. I'm already on my way to get to the bottom of this.
What did I miss?
Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Hamilton.
Mr. Jefferson, welcome
home.
Mr. Jefferson, welcome home, sir. You've been off in Paris for so long.
So what did I miss?
Ladies and gentlemen,
You could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us in New York City. Are you ready for our cabinet meeting, huh? The issue on the table. Secretary Hamilton's plan to assume state debt and establish a national bank. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We fought for these ideals, we shouldn't settle for less. These are wise words, enterprising men, hold 'em. Don't act surprised, you guys, cause I wrote 'em. Now, but Hamilton forgets. His plan would have the government assume states' debts. Now, place your bets as to who that benefits. The very seat of government where Hamilton sits.
Not true.
Oh, if the shoe fits, wear it. If New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? Our debts are paid, and I'm afraid don't catch the South, cause we got it made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant seeds from the ground. We create, you just wanna move our money around. This financial plan is a religious demand, and it's too many damn pages for any man to understand. Stand with me in the land of the free. Pray to God we never see Hamilton stand in this seat.
When bringing taxes our team, we got
Risky. Imagine what's gonna happen when you try to tax our whiskey.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response.
Thomas, that was a real nice declaration. Welcome to the present. We're running a real nation. Would you like to join us? Or stay mellow doing whatever the hell it is you do in Monticello? We assume the debts the union gets, a new line of credit, a financial diuretic. How do you not get it? If we're aggressive and competitive, the union gets a boost. You'd rather give it a sedative? A civics lesson from a slaver. Hey neighbor, your debts are paid because you don't pay for labor. We plant seeds in the South, we create, yeah, keep ranting. We know who's really doing the planting. And another thing, Mr. Age of Enlightenment, like to me about the war, you didn't fight in it. You think I'm frightened of you, man? We almost died in the trench while you were off getting hot with the French. Thomas Jefferson always hesitant with the president, reticent. There isn't a plan he doesn't jettison. Madison, you mad as a Hamilton, take your medicine. Worse shape than the national debt is in. Sitting there useless as two shits. Hey, turn around, bend over, I'll show you where my shoe fits.
Excuse me. Madison, Jefferson, take a walk. Hamilton, take a walk. We'll reconvene after a brief recess. Hamilton,
sir,
a word.
You don't have the votes. You don't have the votes. You're gonna need congressional approval and you don't have the votes. Such a blunder, sometimes it makes me wonder why I even bring the thunder.
Why he even brings the thunder?
You want to pull yourself together.
I'm sorry, these Virginians are birds of a feather.
Young man, I'm from Virginia, so watch your mouth.
So we let Congress get held hostage by the South?
You need the votes.
No, we need bold strokes. We need this.
No, you need to convince more folks.
James Madison won't talk to me. That's a non-starter.
Winning was easy, young man. Governing's harder.
The being and
You have to find a compromise.
They don't have a plan. They just won't
Convince them otherwise.
And if I don't get congressional approval,
I imagine they'll call for your removal. Figure it out, Alexander. That's an order from your commander. Good.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
Angelica. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. I trust you'll understand the reference to another Scottish tragedy, but how am I having to name the play? They think me Macbeth, ambition is my folly. I'm a polymath, a pain in the ass, a massive pain. Madison is Banquo, Jefferson's Macduff, and Burnham Wood is Congress on his way to Dunsinane. There you are an ocean away. Do you have to live an ocean away? Thoughts of you subside, then I get another letter. I cannot put the notion away.
Take a break.
I am on my way.
There's a little surprise before supper, and it cannot wait.
I'll be there in just a minute, save my place.
Alexander, your son is 9 years old today. He has something he'd like to say. He's been practicing all day. Philip, take it away.
Day, look, my name is Philip. I am a poet. I wrote this poem just to show it. And I just turned 9. You can write rhymes, but you can't write mine. I write in French and play piano with my mother. I have a sister, but I want a little brother. My dad's trying to start America's bank. Until toi, catch a sound. Take a break.
Hey, our son is pretty great.
For the summer, let's go upstate.
On my plate.
I'll go stay with my father. There's a lake
I know. I'd love to go. I would try to get away.
Dear Alexander, you must get through Jefferson. Sit down with him and compromise, learn some to agree. Your favorite oldest sister, Angelica, reminds you there's someone in your corner all the way across the sea. The letter I received from you 2 weeks ago, I know it just come in the middle of a phrase. It changed the meaning. Did you intend this? One stroke and you consume my waking days. This is my dearest Angelica. With comma after dearest, it says my dearest Angelica. Anyway, I'll say I'm coming home this summer at my sister's invitation. I'll be there with your family if you make your way upstate. I know you're very busy, I know your work's important, but I'm crossing the ocean and I just can't wait. You won't be an ocean away. Do you have to live an ocean away?
Alexander, come downstairs. Angelica's arriving today. Angelica, Eliza,
The Schuyler sisters.
Alexander.
Hi.
It's good to see your face. Angelica, tell this man John Adams spends the summer with his family.
Angelica, tell my wife John Adams doesn't have a real job anyway.
Joining us, wait.
I'm afraid I cannot join you upstate.
Alexander came all this way.
All this way. Take a break.
You know I have to get my thing through Congress.
Stay with us for summer, let's go upstate.
I lose my job if I don't get my plan through Congress.
Stay home with the father.
Get my plan through Congress. I can't stop until I get this plan through Congress.
Apologize in advance.
There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone under stress with someone looking pretty.
There's trouble in the air and you can smell it. Alexander's by himself. I'll let him tell it.
I hadn't slept in a week. I was weak. I was awake. You've never seen a bastard orphan more in need of a break. longing for Angelica, missing my wife. That's when Miss Mariah Reynolds walked into my life. She said,
I know you are a man of honor. I'm so sorry to bother you at home, but I don't know where to go. And I came here all alone.
She said,
my husband do me wrong, beat me, cheat me, mistreat me. Suddenly he's up and gone. I don't have the means to go on.
So I offered her a loan, offered to bring her home. She said,
you're too kind, sir.
She gave her $30 and I slipped away. She lived a block away, she said,
this one's mine, sir.
Then I said, well, I should head back home. She turned red, she led me to her bed, let her legs spread and said,
stay.
Hey. That's when I began to pray, Lord, show me how to say no to this. How to pray to say no to this. But God, she looks so helpless. And her body's saying hell yes. Oh, show me how to say no to this. How to say no to this. In my mind, I'm trying to go. Then her mouth is on mine and I don't say
no, say no to this. No, say no to this. No, say no to this. No, say no to this.
I wish I could say that was the last time I said that last time. It became a pastime. A month into this endeavor, I received a letter from a Mr. James Reynolds. Even better, it said,
Dear sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put luck in the pockets of people like me down on my luck. You see, that was my wife you decided to. Uh-oh, you made the wrong sucker a cuckold, so time to pay the piper for the pants you unbuckled. And you can see teams in my whore wife if the price is right. If not, I'm telling your wife.
I hit the letter and I raced to her place. Screamed, how could you in her face? She said,
no, sir.
Dressed apologetic, a mess. She looked pathetic, she cried.
Please don't go, sir.
So is this a story or setup?
I don't know about any letter.
Stop crying, goddammit, get up.
I didn't know any better.
I am ruined.
Please don't leave me with them helpless.
How could I do this?
Just give them what they want and you can help.
I don't want you. I don't want you.
If you
Oh, show me how to say no to this. Gotta say no to this. Cause the situation's helpless. And her body's screaming hell yes. Oh, show me how to say no to this. How can I say no to this? In my mind I'm trying to go.
Go, go, go.
When her body's on mine, I do not say
no. Say no to this. No.
Yes.
Say no to this. No.
Yes.
Say no to this. No.
Yes.
Say
no to this. I don't say no to this. There's nowhere I can go.
So?
Nobody needs to know. Ah, Mr. Secretary.
Mr. Burr,
Did you hear the news about good old General Mercer?
No.
You know Claremont Street?
Yeah.
They renamed it after him. The Mercer legacy is secure.
Sure.
And all he had to do was die.
That's a lot less work.
Gotta give it a try. How you gonna get your debt plan through?
I guess I'm gonna finally have to listen to you.
Really?
Talk less. Smile more. Do whatever it takes to get my plan on the Congress floor.
Now Madison and Jefferson are merciless.
Well, hate the sin, love the sinner. Hamilton. I'm sorry, Burr, I gotta go. But decisions are happening over dinner.
Two Virginians and an immigrant walk into a room diametrically opposed foes. They emerged with a compromise, having opened doors that were previously closed. Bros. The immigrant emerges with unprecedented financial power, a system he can shape however he wants. The Virginians emerge with the nation's capital. And here's the pièce de la résistance. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the game is played, the art of the trade, how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens. No one else was in the room where it happens.
Madison.
Thomas claims.
Alexander was on Washington's doorstep one day in distressing disarray.
Thomas claims.
Alexander said,
I've nowhere else to turn.
And basically begged me to join the fray.
Thomas claims.
I approached Madison and I said, I know you hate him, but let's hear what he has to say.
Thomas claims.
Well, I arranged the meeting. I arranged the menu, the venue, the seating.
But no one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the parties get to yes, the pieces that are sacrificed in every game of chess. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens. Meanwhile, Madison is grappling with the fact that not every issue can be settled when committee. Meanwhile, Congress is fighting over where to put the capital. Riot! It isn't pretty. Madison follows with the dinner and invite, and Madison responds with Virginian insight.
Maybe we can solve the problem with another thing.
I suppose.
Wouldn't you like to work a little closer to home?
Actually, I would.
Well, I propose the token.
And you'll provide me with votes?
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
No one else is in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else is in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. My God, in God we trust, but we'll never really know what got discussed. Click, boom, and it happened. But no one else was in the room where it happened.
Alexander Hamilton.
What did they say to you to get you to sail New York City down the river?
Alexander Hamilton.
Did Washington know about the dinner? Was there presidential pressure to deliver?
Alexander Hamilton.
Well, did you know, even then, it doesn't matter where you put the U.S. Capitol.
We'll have the banks. We're in the same spot.
You got more than you gave.
And I wanted what I got. When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't get a win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it. You get hate for it. You get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait. And God help me, forgive me. I want to build something that's gonna outlive me. What do you want? What do you want? You stand for nothing, bro. What do you fall for?
I want to be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I want to be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I want to be in the room where it happens. I want to be in the room where it happens. Oh, 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 oh. I want to be in. I've got to be. Oh, that big old road.
The art of the compromise.
Hold your nose and close your eyes.
You wanna lead us to save the day.
They don't get a say in what they trade away.
We dream of a brand new start.
But we dream in the dark for the most part. The dark is a true where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I gotta be in the room. In the room. Click, boom.
That it happens.
Look, Grandpa's in the paper. War hero Philip Schuyler loses Senate seat to young upstart Aaron Burr. Grandpa does his wants his seat in the Senate. Daddy's gonna find out any minute. Look around. New York. Senator.
Burr,
Since when are you a Democratic Republican?
since being one put me on the up and up again.
No one knows who you are or what you do.
They don't need to know me, they don't like you. Oh, Wall Street thinks you're great. You'll always be adorned by the things you create, but upstate, people think you're crooked. The fallacy was up for grabs, so I took it.
I've always considered you a friend.
I don't see why that has to end.
You changed parties to run against my father-in-law.
I changed parties to seize the opportunity I saw. I swear your pride will be the death of us all. Beware, endorse before the fall.
issue on the table. France is on the verge of war with England. Do we provide aid and troops to our French allies, or do we stay out of it? Remember, my decision on this matter is not subject to congressional approval. The only person you have to convince is me. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir.
When we were on death's door when we were needy, we made a promise. We signed a treaty. We needed money and guns and half a chance. Who provided those funds?
France.
In return, they didn't ask for land. Only a promise that we'd lend a hand and stand with them if they fought against oppressors. And revolution is messy, but now is the time to stand. Stand with their brothers as they fight against tyranny. I know that Alexander Hamilton is here and he would rather not have this debate. I'll remind you that he is not Secretary of State. He knows nothing of loyalty. Smells like new money, dresses like fake loyalty. A desperate to rise above the station. Everything he does betrays the ideals of our nation. Hey, and if you don't know, now you know, Mr. President.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response.
You must be out of your damn mind if you think the president is gonna bring the nation to the brink of meddling in the middle of a military mess, a game of chess where France is queen and king less. You signed a treaty with the king whose head is now in a basket. Would you like to take it out and ask it? Should we honor our treaty, King Louis's head? Do you ever you want? I'm super dead.
Enough. Hamilton is right.
Mr. President.
Too fragile to start another fight.
But sir, do we not fight for freedom?
Sure, when the French figure out who's gonna lead them.
The people are leading.
The people are rioting. There's a difference. Frankly, it's a little disquieting that you would let your ideals blind you to reality. Hamilton, draft a statement of neutrality.
Did you forget Lafayette?
What?
Have you an ounce of regret? You accumulate debt, you accumulate power, yet in their hour of need you forget.
Lafayette's a smart man, he'll be fine. And before he was your friend, he was mine. If we try to fight in every revolution in the world, we never stop. Where do we draw the line?
So quick-witted.
Alas, I admit it.
I bet you were quite a lawyer.
My defendants got acquitted.
Yeah. Well, someone ought to remind you.
What?
You're nothing without Washington behind you.
Hamilton.
Daddy's calling.
It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side.
Every action has an equal opposite reaction. Thanks to Hamilton, our cabinet's fractured into factions. Try not to crack under the stress, we're breaking down like fractions. We smack each other in the press, we don't print retractions. I get no satisfaction witnessing his fits of passion. The way he prints and creams and dresses like the fits of fashion. Our poorest citizens, our farmers, live ration to ration. As Wall Street robs them blind in search of chips to cash in. This prick is asking for someone to bring him to task. Somebody give me some dirt on this vacuous mass so we can at last unmask it. I'll pull the trigger on him, someone load the gun and cock it. While we were all watching, he got Washington in his pocket.
It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. Look back at the Bill of Rights, which I wrote. The ink hasn't dried.
It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side.
So he's doubled the size of the government. Wasn't the trouble with much of our previous government size? Look at his eyes.
See how he lies?
Follow the scent of his enterprise.
Centralizing national credit and making American credit competitive.
If we don't stop it, we aid and abet it.
I have to resign.
Somebody has to stand up for the South. Somebody has to stand up to his mouth.
If you're the fire trying to douse, you can't put it out from inside the house. I'm in the cabinet, I'm complicit in Washington grabbing at power and kissing it. Washington isn't gonna listen to discipline dissidents. This is the difference. This kid is out.
Oh, the stubbornness is somebody we chose. Oh, the stubbornness keeping us all on our toes.
Oh, the trouble is federal and student up against. Oh, Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans. Now follow the money and see where it goes. Cause every second the treasury grows. Follow the money and see where it leads. Look for the seeds of Hamilton's misdeeds. It must be nice. It must be nice
see where it goes.
It must be nice. It must be nice.
The emperor has no clothes.
We won't be invisible. We won't be denied. Still, it must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side.
Mr. President, you asked to see me.
I know you're busy.
What do you need, sir? Sir?
I want to give you a word of warning.
Sir, I don't know what you heard, but whatever it is, Jefferson started it.
Thomas Jefferson resigned this morning.
You're kidding.
I need a favor.
Whatever you say, sir, Jefferson will pay for his behavior.
Talk less.
I'll use a press or write under a pseudonym. You'll see what I can do to him.
I need you to draft an address.
Yes, he resigned. You can finally speak your mind.
He's stepping down so he can run for president.
Good luck defeating you, sir.
I'm stepping down. I'm not running for president.
I'm sorry, what?
One last time. Relax, have a drink with me one last time. Let's take a break tonight and then we'll teach them how to say goodbye. You and I.
No, sir, why?
We're talking about neutrality.
Sir, we're Britain and France on the verge of war. Is this the best time?
I warn against partisan fighting. Pick up a pen, start writing. I want to talk about what I have learned, the hard-won wisdom I have earned.
For the people are concerned, you have to serve. You could continue to serve.
One last time, the people will hear from me. One last time, but they get this right, and I will teach them how to say goodbye. You and I.
Mr. President, they will say you're weak.
No, they will see we're strong.
Your position is so unique.
So I'll teach them to move on.
Why do you have to say goodbye?
If I say goodbye, the nation learns to move on. And outlives me when I'm gone. Like the scripture says, everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. They'll be safe in the nation we've made. I want to sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone in the shade, at home in this nation we've made. One last time.
One last time. Though, in reviewing the incidents of my administration, I am unconscious of intentional error. I'm nevertheless too sensible of my defects not to think it probable that I may have committed many errors. I shall also carry with me the hope that my country will view them with indulgence. And that after 45 years of my life dedicated to its service, with an upright zeal, the faults of incompetent behaviors will be consigned to oblivion, as I myself will soon be to the mansions of rest.
I anticipate with pleas and expectation and retreat, in which I promise myself to realize the sweet enjoyment of partaking in the midst of my fellow citizens. The benign influence of the good laws under free government, the ever-favorite object of my heart, and the happy reward as my trust of our mutual care, labors and dangers. One last time.
George Washington's going home.
Teach them how to say goodbye.
George Washington's going
You and I.
George Washington's going home.
Going home.
George Washington's going home.
History has decided
George Washington's going home.
we're gonna
Teach them how to say
Teach 'em
goodbye.
how to say
Teach 'em
goodbye.
how to say goodbye.
How to say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
One last time.
One last
They say George Washington's yielding his power and stepping away. Is that true? I wasn't aware that was something a person could do. I'm perplexed. Are they gonna keep replacing whoever's in charge? If so, who's next? There's nobody else in their country who looms quite as large. That can't be. That's that little guy who spoke to me all those years ago. What was it? 85? That poor man, they're gonna eat him alive. Nations rise, empires fall. Next to Washington, they all look small. Oh no, watch them run. They will tear each other into pieces. Jesus Christ, this will be fun. Da 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 da. President John Adams. Good luck.
Aldous Hamilton, the short-tempered protean, creator of the Coast Guard, founder of the New York Post, ardently abuses cabinet posts, destroy his reputation. Welcome, folks, to the
Adams administration.
Washington, who makes him the vice president?
Washington can't help you now, no more Mr. Nice President.
Times fires Hamilton privately, calls him Creole bastard to toss. Hamilton publishes his response.
Sit down, John, you fat mother!
Hamilton is out of control.
This is great. He's out of power. He holds no office. And he just destroyed President John Adams, the only other significant member of his party.
Hamilton's a host unto himself. As long as he can hold a pen, he's a threat. Let's let him know what we know.
Mr. Vice President, Mr. Madison, Senator Burr.
What is this? We have the check stubs from separate accounts.
Almost $1,000 paid in different amounts.
To a Mr. James Reynolds way back in 1791.
Is that what you have? Are we done?
You are uniquely situated by virtue of your position.
No, virtue's not a word out of current situation.
To seek financial gain and stray from your sacred nation.
And the average of success you gauge in speculation.
An immigrant embezzling our government funds.
I can almost see the headline, your career is done.
I hope you save some money for your daughter and sons.
You best go and run back where you come from.
You don't even know what you're asking me to
Confess.
You had nothing. I don't have to tell you anything at all.
Unless.
If I can prove that I never broke a law, could you promise to tell another soul what you saw?
No one else was in the room where it happened.
Is that a yes?
Yes. Dear sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me down on their luck. You see, that was my wife who decided to...
What? She escorted me to bed, and when she had me in a quarter, that's when Reynolds extorted me. For sort of fee, I paid him quarterly. I may have mortally wounded my prospects, but my papers are orderly. As you can see, I kept a record of every check in my checking history. Checking it again against your list and see consistency. I never spent a cent that wasn't mine. You wanted as long as it's in my sense, that's fine. Yes, I have reasons for shame, but I've not committed treason in stolen my good name. As you can see, I've done nothing to provoke legal action. All my answers to your satisfaction.
My God.
Gentlemen, let's go.
So?
The people won't know what we know.
Burr.
How do
How do I know you're not going to use as a next me the next time we go toe to toe?
Alexander, rumors only grow. And we both know what we know. We know.
In the eye of a hurricane, there is quiet for just a moment. Yellow sky. I was 17, a hurricane destroyed my town. I didn't drown. I couldn't seem to die. I wrote my way out. Wrote everything down as far as I could see. I wrote my way out. I looked up and the town had its eyes on me. They passed the blade around. Total strangers moved to kindness by my story. It's enough for me to put a passage on the shipboard bound. I wrote my way out of hell. I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the crack in the bell. I wrote a lies and love letters until he fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. And in the face of ignorance and resistance, I wrote the financial systems into existence. And when my prayers to God were met with indifference, I picked up a pen. I wrote my own deliverance. In the eye of a hurricane, there is quiet for just a moment. Yellow sky. I was 12 when my mother died. She was holding me. We were sick and she was holding me. I couldn't seem to die.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it.
Down as far as I can see.
Wait for it, wait for it.
This is the eye of the hurricane. This is the only way I can protect my legacy.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait.
The Reynolds pamphlets.
Reynolds pamphlet.
Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there. Highlights!
The charge against me is one with a connection with James Reynolds for the purpose of improper speculation. My real crime is an amorous connection with his wife for considerable time with his knowing consent.
At his own house.
Damn.
Miss Hamilton, with our children being absent on a visit with her father.
You read this?
He's never gonna be president now.
Never gonna be president
Well, he's
now.
never gonna be president now.
Never gonna be president
He's
now.
never gonna be president now.
Never gonna be president now.
That's one less thing to worry about. That's
One less thing to worry about.
I screamed as soon as I heard. Angelica.
Damn.
Angelica, thank God, someone who understands what I'm struggling here.
I'm not here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I would choose her happiness over mine every time. Ooh, what we had aside, I'm standing at her side. You can never be satisfied. God, I hope you're satisfied.
Never gonna be president now. Never gonna be president now. Never gonna be president now. That's one less thing to worry about. That's one less thing to worry about.
Hey, at least I was honest with my money. At least I was honest with my money. At least I was honest with my money.
One less thing to worry about.
The Reynolds pamphlet.
Have you read this?
Have you ever seen somebody ruin their own life? His poor wife.
letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said? We saw your first letter arrive. She said, be careful with that one, love. You will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign of when you were mine. The world seemed to burn, burn. You published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you've married an Icarus. He's flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from this narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all right to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead. I'm only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you
graduate with a King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but they're amazing, astonished. The scholars say I got the same virtuosity and brains in my pops. And the ladies say my brain's not where the resemblance stops. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. Gotta be my own man, like my father but bolder. I showed that his legacy was how I used to know and say that someday I would blow us all away. Ladies, I'm looking for Mr. George Deacon made a speech last week. I will quote the July speaker. He disparaged my father's legacy and trying to be proud. I can't have that. I'm making my father proud.
I saw him just up Broadway, a couple of blocks. He was going to see a play.
Well, I should visit his box.
God, you're a fox.
No, it's pretty good. How about when I get back, we all strip down to our socks?
Okay.
Blow us all away.
George! I'm trying to watch the show. You should have watched your mouth before you talked about my father, though.
I didn't say it, it wasn't true.
Your father's a scoundrel.
So it seems are you.
It's like that?
I don't fool around. I'm not your little schoolboy.
We'll see you on the dueling ground. That is, unless you want to step outside and go now.
I know where to find you. Piss off and watch the show now.
Pops, if you had only heard the shit he said about you, I doubt you would have let it slide, and I was not about to.
Slow
I
down.
came to ask you for
for advice. This is my very first duel. They don't exactly cover this subject in boarding school.
Did your friends attempt to negotiate a peace?
He refused to apologize. We had to let the peace talk cease.
Where is this happening?
Across the river in Jersey.
Everything is legal in New Jersey. All right. So this is what you're gonna do. Stand there like a man until Iker is in front of you. When the time comes, fire your weapon in the air. This will put an end to the whole affair.
But what if he decides to shoot then I'm a goner?
No, he'll follow suit if he's truly a man of honor. To take someone's life, that is something you can't shake. Philip, your mother can't take another heartbreak.
Father.
Promise me, you don't want this young man's blood on your conscience.
Okay, I promise.
Come back home when you're done. Take my guns. Be smart. Make me proud, son.
My name is Philip. I am a poet. And now I'm a little nervous, but I can't show it. I'm sorry, I'm a Hamilton with pride. You talk about my father, I cannot let it slide. Mr. Eaker, how was the rest of your show?
I'd rather skip pleasantries, let's go.
Grab your fist, hurry your men. The duel commence after we count to 10.
Count to 10.
Look him in the eye and no higher. Summon all the courage you require. And slowly and clearly aim your gun towards the sky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Where's my son?
Mr. Hamilton, come in. They brought him in half an hour ago. He lost a lot of blood.
Is he alive?
Yes, but you have to understand the bullet injected also clipping live through his right
Can I
eye.
see him, please?
I'm doing everything I can, but the wound was already infected when he arrived.
I did exactly as you said, Pa. I held my head up high.
I know. Shh. I know you did everything just right.
Even before we got to touch, I was aiming for the sky.
I know.
Aiming for the sky.
I know. Save your strength and stay alive.
Is he breathing? Is he going to survive this? Who did this, Alexander? Did you know?
Mom, I'm so sorry for forgetting what you taught me.
My son,
We played piano.
taught you piano.
You put your hands on mine.
You change the melody every time.
I would always change the line.
I know.
I would always change the notes.
I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8. 7, 8.
There are moments that the words don't reach. There is suffering too terrible to name. You hold your child as tight as you can and push away the unimaginable. The moments when you're in so deep, it feels easier to just swim down. The Hamiltons move uptown and learn to live with the unimaginable.
Some flowers in the garden. I walk alone to the store, and it's quiet uptown. I never liked the quiet before. I take the children to church on Sunday, the sign of the cross at the door, and I pray. That never used to happen before.
If you see him in the street, walking by himself, talking to himself, have pity.
Philip, you would like it uptown. It's quiet uptown.
He is working through the unimaginable. His hair is long gray, he passes every day. They say he walks the length of the city.
You knock me out, I fall apart.
Can you imagine?
Look at where we are. look at where we started. I know I don't deserve you, Eliza, but hear me out, that would be enough. If I could spare his life, if I could trade his life for mine, he'd be standing here right now, and you would smile, that would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges we're facing. I know there's no replacing what you've lost, but I'm not afraid. I know who I married. Just let me stay here by your side. That would be enough.
If you see him in the street, walking by your side, talking by your side, have pity.
Eliza, do you like it uptown? It's quiet uptown.
He is trying to do the unimaginable. See him walking in the park, long after dark, taking in the sights of the city.
Look around, Eliza.
They are trying to do the unimaginable.
There are moments that the words don't reach. There's a grace too powerful to name. We push away what we can never understand. We push away the unimaginable. They are standing in the garden. Alexander by Eliza's side. She takes his hand. It's quiet uptown.
Forgiveness. Can you imagine? Forgiveness. Can you imagine? If you see him in the street, walking by your side, talking by your side, have pity. They are going through the unimaginable.
The election of 1800.
Can we get back to politics, please? Every action has an equal opposite reaction. John Adams shot the bed. I love the guy, but he's the attraction. For Alexander Hamilton, he is missing in action. So now I'm facing Aaron Burr.
He's very attractive in the North. New Yorkers like his chances.
He's not very forthcoming on any particular stances.
Ask him a question and glances off. He dances.
And they say I'm a Francophile. At least I know where France is.
Sons of problems, Steve. They see Burr as a less extreme you. You.
Who did you have in mind?
Don't laugh. You might have the same staff.
Might
be nice. It might be nice to get Hamilton on your side.
Might be nice. It might be nice to have Hamilton on your side.
Talk less, smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. Shake hands with him, charm her. It's 1800, ladies. Tell your husbands vote for Burr.
I don't like Adams.
Well, he's gonna lose. That's just defeatist.
And Jefferson?
In love with France.
Yeah, he's so elitist. I like that Aaron Burr.
Believe we're here with him.
He seems approachable, like you could grab a beer with him.
Dear Mr. Hamilton, your fellow Federalists would like to know how you'll be voting.
Quiet up.
Dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who are you promoting? Jefferson or Burr? Jefferson or Burr? We know it's lose-lose. Jefferson or Burr? Jefferson or Burr? But if you had to choose, dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who are you promoting? But if you had to choose,
Aaron Burr, sir.
Alexander.
Created quite a stir, sir.
I'm going door to door.
Openly campaigning?
Sure.
That's new.
Honestly, it's kind of draining.
Burr, is there anything you wouldn't do?
No, I'm chasing what I want. You know what?
What?
I learned that from you.
had to choose, if you had to choose, if you had to choose, if you had to choose.
It's up to the delegates.
If you had to choose, if you had to choose.
It's up to Hamilton.
If you had to choose, if you had to choose, then you had to choose.
No! People are asking to hear my voice. The country is facing a difficult choice. If you were to ask me who I would promote, Jefferson has my vote.
Oh!
Never agreed with Jefferson once.
Oh!
Got on the 75 before running.
Oh!
Jefferson has beliefs. Burr has none.
Well, I'll be damned.
Well, I'll
Be damned. And
Hamilton's on your side.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned.
and
Won in a landslide.
Swell run. I did give you a fight. I look forward to our partnership
our partnership.
as your vice president.
Yeah, right. You hear this guy? Man openly complains about talking about how I look forward to our partnership.
It's crazy that the guy who comes in second place to be vice president.
Ooh, you know what? We can change that. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm the president. Hey, Burr, when you see Hamilton, thank him for the endorsement.
How does Hamilton, an arrogant, immigrant, orphan, bastard, poor son, somehow endorse Thomas Jefferson, his enemy, a man he's despised since the beginning, just to keep me from winning? I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. You've kept me from the room where it happens for the last time. Dear Alexander, I am slow to anger, but I toe the line as I reckon with the effects of your life on mine. I look back on where I failed, and in every place I checked, the only common thread has been your disrespect. Now you call me immoral, a dangerous disgrace. If you've got something to say, name a time and place. Face to face, I had the honor to be your obedient servant. A. Burr.
Mr. Vice President, I am not the reason no one trusts you. No one knows what you believe. I will not equivocate on my opinion. I have always worn it on my sleeve. Even if I said what you think I said, you would need to cite a more specific grievance. Here's an itemized list of 30 years of disagreements. Sweet Jesus. Hey, I have not been shy. I am just a guy in the public eye, trying to do my best for our republic. I don't want to fight, but I won't apologize for doing what's right. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, A. Ham.
Careful how you proceed, good man. Intemperate indeed, good man. Answer for the accusation I lay at your feet, or prepare to bleed, good man.
Though your grievance is legitimate, I stand by what I said, every bit of it. You stand only for yourself, it's what you do. I can't apologize because it's true.
Then stand, Alexander. We hawking dawn. Guns drawn.
You're on.
I have the honor to be your obedient servant.
A. Ham.
A. Burr. Alexander, come back to sleep.
I have an early meeting out of town.
It's still dark outside.
I know. I just need to write something down.
Why do you write like you're running out of time? Come back to bed, that would be enough.
I'll be back before you know I'm gone.
Come back to sleep.
This meeting's at dawn.
Well, I'm going back to sleep.
Hey. Best of wives, best of women.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10 things you need to know. 1. We rode across the Hudson at dawn. My friend William P. Van Ness signed on as mine. Hamilton arrived with his crew. Nathan Pendleton and a doctor that he knew.
Number 3.
I watched this Hamilton survey the terrain. I wish I could tell you happening in Ukraine. The man has poisoned my political pursuits.
Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4.
Hamilton drew first position, looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a soldier with marksman's ability. The doctor turned around so he could have deniability. Now, I didn't know this at the time, but we were near the spot where your son died. Is that why? He examined his gun with such rigor. I watched him as he methodically fiddled with the trigger.
7.
Confession time, here's what I got. My fellow soldiers tell you I'm a horrible shot.
Number 8.
Your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second seat. They can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your classes. But look it up, Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim. It's him or me, the world will never be the same. I only had one thought right before the slaughter. This man will not make an orphan of my daughter.
Number 9.
Look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10. Paces fire.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. Is this where it gets me? On my feet, several feet ahead of me. I see it coming. Do I run or find my gun or let it be? There's no beat, no melody. Burr, my first friend, my enemy. Maybe the last face I'll ever get to see. If I throw away my shot, is this how you remember me? What if this bullet is my legacy? Legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I wrote some notes at the beginning of a song someone will sing for me. America, you great and finished symphony, you sing for me. You help me make a difference. A place where even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up. I'm running out of time, I'm running in my time's up. Rise up, rise up, eyes up. To the other side. Lawrence leads the soldiers' chorus on the other side. My son's on the other side. He's with my mother on the other side. Washington is watching on the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. My love, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom.
He aims his pistol at the sky.
Wait! Striking right between the ribs. I walk toward him, but I am ushered away. Can I get a drink? I hear wailing in the streets. Somebody tells me, you better hide. They say somebody tells me you'd better hide. They say and Eliza were both by his side when he died. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. History obliviates. And every picture it paints me and all my mistakes. When Alexander aimed at the sky, he may have been the first one to die, but I'm the one who paid for it. I survived, but I paid for it. Now I'm the villain in your history. I was too young and blind to see. I should have known what was right enough for both Hamilton and me. What was right enough for Hamilton and me. I'm off by a beat, but that's okay. Thank you for having me.
I tried. And I tried.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
President Madison.
Bankruptcy to prosperity. I hate to admit it, but he doesn't get enough credit for all the credit he gave us.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Every other founding father gets to Every other founding father gets to grow old.
But when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story?
Tells your story. Tells your story.
Eliza, put myself back in the narrative. I stopped wasting time on tears. I live another 50 years. It's not enough time to deliver every soldier who fought by your side. I try to make sense over thousands of pages of writing. Really can't write. Running out of time. I'm not Angelica. Well, she's alive. We tell your story. She's there in Trinity Church near you. I need her 'cause she was right on time. It's still not through. I ask myself, what would you do?